Hey guys, how you doing? Today I'm going to be reading chapter 1 of another book. It is written by R.L. Stine, Goosebumps. It's in the Goosebumps Horrorland series, The Wizard of Ooze. Now, for this book, I'm going to try to get as many chapters in as I can, because I've read this before and it's a very intense book. I like it though. Here we go. Meet Jonathan Schiller. He owns Schiller House, the Horrorland gift shop. Sometimes he doesn't let kids pay for their souvenirs. Schiller just tells them, "You can pay me next. You can pay me next time." What does he mean by next time? What is Schiller's big plan? Go ahead, the gates are opening. Enter Horrorland. This time you might be permitted to leave. For how long? Jonathan Schiller is waiting. To make sure you take a little horror home with you. Part 1. Chapter 1. Gabriella and I stopped in front of the carnival game booth. I read the big green and purple sign. The playpen. It's not how much you win or lose, but how much you scream your head off. I rubbed my hands together. These games look awesome, I said. Maybe we'll win some cool prizes. Gabriella tossed back her wavy black hair. When I was little, I wanted goldfish at a carnival, she said. It was in a plastic bag filled with water. It was totally gross. I squinted at her. Totally gross? She nodded. When I carried it into the house, the bag broke open. The goldfish and all the water gushed out, and my dog swallowed the fish. I cried for hours. You were always a big crybaby, I said. Was not. She gave me a hard push, and I stumbled into the playpen sign. I rubbed my shoulder. Pick on someone your own size, I said. She's 3 inches shorter than me. She's tough and likes to punch and shove a lot. We've been friends since 1st grade, but people think we're brother and sister because we look so much alike. We both have slender, serious faces, black hair, and dark eyes. Her name is Marco Gonzalez, and she is Gabriella Grant. I guess we became friends because they made us sit alphabetically in 1st grade. We are both 12, but everyone says I look older and more mature than she does. I'm not bragging. It's just true. My parents drove us to Horrorland for a vacation. After the first day, they let us wander off on our own. It's an okay place. Gabriella likes all the scary stuff. I'm into superheroes, more like horror. Dr. Sharktooth, Coyote, Boy X, and the Ooze are my favorites. Gabriella gave my arm a hard pull. Let's go on some rides, Marco. No, I want to play carnival games, I said. I want to win a prize. I promised Zeke I'd bring him home something. Poor guy had such a bad cold he had to stay home with Grandma. Your little brother was way angry, Gabriella said. He really wanted to come with us. Zeke is always angry, I said. Didn't you notice? He gets angry if his toast is too crumbly. Angry is his thing. Mom and Dad, he thinks he's adorable. It's a total pain. Gabriella grinned. Is that why you give him piggyback rides all the way to school? I rolled my eyes. If I didn't carry him, he'd make me late every morning. Her grin grew wider. I know what you do, Marco. You put Zeke on your shoulders and pretend you're a superhero flying him to school. That's a total lie, I said. I could feel my face grow hot. I knew I was blushing. I turned away from her. A horror waved to me from behind an ice cream cart. The horrors are big, furry, green and purple characters. They are the guides and helpers who work at Horrorland. Try our special flavor today, the horror called. What flavor, I asked. Cookies and cow brains, he replied. He held out an empty cone. I've also got chocolate chip toilet bowl cleaner. No thanks, I said. It was a clear, cool night. A tiny silver of a moon hung low in the sky. People crowded around the game booth. I heard a balloon pop. A few seconds later, kids started to cry. Down the long row of games, a raspy voice horror was shouting, Who's a loser? Come on, try your luck. Who's our next loser? Stepped up to the first game booth, Skull Toss. A big horror in purple overalls leaned on the counter. Behind him I could see a mountain of grinning human skulls. He shoved 3 eyeballs across the counter and told me. Actually, they were ping pong balls, painted to look like eyeballs. Gabriella stepped up to the counter. What do you have to do? She asked the horror. Toss an eyeball into the empty eye socket, he growled. The eyeball stakes you win a fabulous prize. You'll never forget. 3 eyeballs for $1. A fabulous prize, she asked. I'm lying about that part, the horse said. Wanna play? He tapped the eyeballs on the counter. Pulled $2 from my pocket and handed them over. We'll both play, I said. Gabriella's first ball bounced off the first goal head with a clunk. Her second toss hit an open nose hole and bounced away. Her third toss missed the skulls and hit the canvas at the top of the booth. You lose, the horse said. I grabbed a ping ball, pulled back my hand, and tossed. Yes, I cried. The ball slapped into an open eye socket and stuck. Then I gasped as the skull opened its jaws and let out a shrill scream. I froze. I stared in shock at the skulls all started to move. Their jaws made disgusting clicking sounds as woo. Their breath made a whistling sound as it escaped their mouths. The air suddenly smelled sour. The horse uttered a cry and staggered back. His eyes went wide with fear. Oh no, he wailed. No, did you wake the dead? Chapter 2. Gabriella and I didn't have time to move. The horde grabbed my wrist. What did you do? He demanded. What did you do? And then he burst out laughing. Skulls are stopped clicking their jaws at once. It's a joke, the horse said. He let go of my wrist. I knew that, I said, but my heart was still pounding. Funny, Gabriella said. Does Margot win a prize? The horde reached under the counter. He handed me a tiny gray piece of fur. It looked like a dead caterpillar. Enjoy it, he said. I held it up to study it. What is it? I asked him. A deadly piranha fish, he said. Careful, it bites. This guy's a riot, Gabrielle muttered under her breath. We turned and walked away. You can't give that to Zeke, it's terrible. Tossed it into a big trash can. Some of the fur stuck to my fingers. I looked around. What should we play next? Gabriella pointed to a crowded booth across the road. How about zombie darts? We wandered closer. I could see blue-faced men and women staggering stiffly at the back of the booth. The zombies grunted and groaned as people tossed darts at them. That looks easy, I said. Maybe. Suddenly a man stepped in front of us. I almost walked right into him. He was tall and wide and had a broad black mustache on his round face. He wore a tall red cap with the words "Play to Win." His shirt had tic-tac-toe games scrawled all over the front. He wore a checkerboard vest. His belt was made of playing cards. He leaned close to us and whispered, "Want to play the good stuff?" "Excuse me," I said. "Tired of the baby games?" he asked. His dark eyes flashed and the big mustache twitched. "Want to play some real games? Have a little excitement?" "Do they have better prizes?" Gabrielle asked him. He nodded. "Good games, good prizes," he said. He seemed tense. He glanced all around as if he was being followed. I saw droplets of sweat off his forehead. "Who are you?" I asked. He adjusted his playing card belt. "My name is Winner. Winner take all. I'm the game master. I'll take you to the good games." I turned to Gabriella. "Should we check this out?" I whispered. She shrugged. "Everyone wins, nobody loses." "Fudge," Winner exclaimed. "Remember, a winner never quits and a quitter never survives." "Survives?" "You're joking, right?" Gabriella asked him. "Of course I'm joking," he replied. "Follow me." His stomach bounced in front of him as he walked. He kept glancing behind him to make sure we were following. He led us along the brick wall at the back of the carnival games. Then we followed him to a little black door cut into the wall. The doorway was low. We had to duck our heads as we stepped inside. Our shoes scraped the dirt floor as we walked through a long, dimly lit tunnel. The air grew colder. The tunnel dipped downhill. Was he taking us underground? "Where are we going?" I asked. My voice sounded hollow. It echoed off the tunnel walls. "To my special game room," Winner replied. "You can't lose. After all, my name is Winner." The tunnel grew narrower. He had to turn sideways to squeeze through. His mustache twitched as he grinned at us. "I like all kinds of games," he said. "Even dangerous games. How about you?" "Dangerous games?" I grabbed Gabriella's arm. "I don't like this," I whispered. "Are we making a big mistake?" Chapter 3. We followed the big man out of the tunnel. Bright yellow light poured over us. I blinked, waiting for my eyes to adjust. We were standing in the middle of a big square room. The walls were covered with game boards. He led us to a red curtain at the back. "This is my private game room," Winner said. "I promise you'll have an exciting time." And yes, my prizes are better than the playpen prizes. His smile faded. That's because you have to earn them. I felt a chill run down my back. What exactly did he mean by that? Why were we the only ones in this game room? I turned to Gabriella. I couldn't tell if she was as worried as I was. She likes to play tough. She never lets anyone know if she's scared or tense. What game are we going to play? She asked Winter. It's a mystery tug-of-war, he said. He parted the curtain and bent down, searching for something behind it. Why is it a mystery? Gabriella demanded. He chuckled. Wouldn't be a mystery if I told you, would it? He pulled out a fat rope from behind the red curtain. It was tightly coiled. He started to unroll it. This is going to be the most exciting tug-of-war game ever, he declared. He stretched out one end of the rope. Go ahead, grab it. I pulled the rope toward me. Gabriella and I took hold of the end. I don't have to explain the rules to you, Winter said. He kept unrolling the rope. Tug with all your might. Pull the rope to you and you can't lose. Who are we playing against? I asked. Winter didn't answer. He carried the other end of the rope with him and disappeared behind a closed curtain. This is weird, Gabriella muttered. It's Horrorland, I said. It's supposed to be weird. And a little scary. We should have asked him what the prize is, he said. Roll the dice, Winter called from the other side of the curtain. Spin the wheel. Push start. Game on, game on. Get ready to play. Gabriella moved in front of me and wrapped the end of the rope around her wrist. I grabbed the rope with both hands and braced myself. I bent my knees and tightened my leg muscles, getting ready to tug. Okay, start, Winter shouted. I felt a strong pull on the rope. I gripped it tighter and pulled back. Hey, Gabriella let out a shout as the rope slipped out of her grasp. She grabbed it again and leaned back against me as we both pulled. We leaned way back and gave a hard pull. The rope moved towards us, then it was jerked back hard. I stared at the red curtain. Who is on the other side? Who are Gabriella and I playing against? Someone very strong, I decided. We were being pulled forward, inch by inch. We were being tugged closer to the curtain. Pull hard, Gabriella shouted. What do you think I'm doing? I cried. I dug my shoes into the floor and leaned all the way back. Then pulled with all my strength. Ow! The rope jerked hard and burned the skin on my palms. Gabriella and I stumbled forward. Another hard tug and we were almost to the curtain. We're losing, Gabriella cried. Marco, pull harder. But then we both cried out as the curtain slid open, and we saw who we were playing against. No one. There was no one on the other end of the rope. Another hard tug jerked us forward. Keep pulling. Don't give up. Keep pulling, Winter shouted from somewhere behind us. But there's no one there, I cried. The other end of the rope floated in midair. The players on the other side were invisible. But that was impossible, wasn't it? We were being pulled through the open curtain. I got to lose this crazy tug-of-war. My hands burned, my arms ached, my heart throbbed in my chest. Don't give up, Winter shouted. Okay, one last try, I murmured to Gabriella. Voice came out in a breathless whisper. On three, okay? I dug my heels into the floor. I gripped the rope tighter. 1, 2, I didn't make it to 3, because the rope wiggled out of my hand. I felt it change. It grew smooth against my burning skin. Smooth and dry. The rope changed. Warm and dry and soft. I saw black eyes stare at me. Narrow jaw worked up and down. A soft hiss rang in my ear. A snake! I was gripping a snake! My hands were wrapped around its head. I was tugging on a 6-foot-long snake, its jaws hissing and snapping. No! I uttered a scream of horror and pain as it sank its fangs deep into my wrist. That's all we're going to read today. See? Told you it was tense. So please do not subscribe. I don't have a Facebook, but if you like, I will really appreciate that. Peace out. Star Trek.